ray of sunshine, a little ray of sunshine. Hello, my little raindrops. Welcome to my channel. Ray of sunshine, ray of sunshine. I hope you enjoy the video. Do I dare post this video? Maybe, because if you're just seeing this, you know exactly what's happening, because I never show my face in camera unless I'm posting a certain content for you guys. And, to say the least, I don't know if I'm going to post it or not, but we will see. I am being extremely lazy today. Yes, I am on the floor because I can be. Deal with it. But, what are my glasses? Because I can't see crap without them. I miss my beanie. It's in storage, so, meh. Anyways, glasses on. Hello, my little raindrops. And welcome back to today's video. Oh my goodness. The lighting change. Anyways, as you can tell, these type of videos, I don't usually post a video with my face in camera unless I'm doing one thing in particular, and that's an ex-listener. So if you're here watching this, this content is probably 18 plus and marked as you need parental adult permission to watch today's content, because yeah, I'm not testing some shit, but maybe not. But hello, my little raindrops, welcome back to today's video. In today's video, as you can probably tell, this is gonna be an ex-listener, bitches. I'm sorry you guys have to wait so long for one of these, but this is actually gonna be a male ex-listener, because somebody has asked for this in particular and has been begging and waiting very, very patiently. Thank you for waiting patiently. Comment here on screen if I remember to go get a picture of it. For the person who's been waiting patiently for this ex-listener, I am so sorry. I am indeed sorry, because I'm a lazy crap piece of shit. But anyways, I hope you go enjoy the content, because after I finish recording this and editing it all, probably beforehand, I'm probably gonna go do some tech stories, because I'm a lazy son of a gun myself. Anyways, enjoy the video, you guys. See you guys at the outro. Fazbear's Pizzeria. You sigh softly and you go through the order list for the day. You have a group of people coming in. A small party. It says small, but the guest list is up to 20 people. You sigh softly. What another day. You take a deep breath. Luckily enough, you don't work the night shift like Michael does, so you feel a little bit more safer being around the animatronics during the day. As the hours pass by, you see a skeleton, short, chubby, wearing blue, walks up to you. You blink softly, confused, until you remember, oh yeah, shit. The monsters were freed a few months back, so it made sense. But this was the first time you've ever seen one of them before, so it's a bit shocking, to say the least. The skeleton looked up at you for a second before speaking up.
Hey, don't be rattled up, kid. It's nice to meet you. Sans the skeleton.
You blink softly as you shake your head, realizing what he just said.
Hey. Nice to meet you, Sans.
You say softly as you open up the laptop to look through the reservations for the day, seeing the name Sans the Skeleton written on the screen. You take a deep breath. This was the big party that was supposed to be happening today. They were supposed to be here an hour ago, but clearly weren't here on time. The skeleton sighs, laughing softly as he tries to explain what happened.
Yeah, sorry about us being late. Things got really rattled up back at the house. Kid lost her shoes. Everyone spent about an hour searching for it until we found it underneath their bed.
You take a deep breath, relaxing for a second. Yeah, makes sense. Let me get you guys checked in. You say as you start to check them into the pizzeria for the day, knowing that you'll have to set up the big giant table, as you weren't expecting them to come in so late, as the table was set up hours ago, and somebody else had taken up the table and then just left, meaning the table was a pigsty. You take a deep breath and you tell them to wait here for a minute. I'll be back. You say as you walk into the back to go and reorganize the table that is going to be used for the party.
What a day, what a day.
You sigh to yourself as you clean up the table. But the skeleton doesn't stay still. He follows you. Very closely, actually. He seems to be watching you. Every movement, every step, like it was some type of game, or more or less, he was judging you. You take a deep breath as you walk back over and look up at the skeleton. As you sit down, you blink softly as you say, "Can I help you?" The skeleton looks at you, smiles softly as he responds.
Yeah, you can help me out. We actually wanted to cancel the reservation for the day.
You hold your eyes. You wish you had listened to him a little bit longer before going to set up the table. You sigh as you start to get ready to reschedule his renovation. As you're doing so, the skeleton seems to be asking you personal questions.
Favorite color?
You blink softly as he asks. You sigh as you respond with your favorite color. He chuckles and responds.
That's good. Mine's is blue. Clearly.
He says. You take a deep breath, nodding your head as you continue working. You have never dealt with monsters before, but at least they had the decency to come in person to reschedule instead of calling last minute.
Okay, you're rescheduled,
you say to the skeleton. He nods his head as he looks you up and down before blinking softly.
Hey, are you single, dude?
He asks, looking at you softly up and down. You blink a bit. Did a skeleton just ask you out? You take a second to respond.
Yeah. Single. Why?
The skeleton smiles before he hands you a small card with a number on it.
Give me a call sometimes when you're free,
he says before walking out. You stop there and stared at the card for a second. A fucking skeleton just basically gave you his phone number. You blink for a second before standing up to speak. Hey,
wait,
you say as he's about to walk out the door. He stops and turns to you.
Hey, what's up?
He says, looking at you dead in your eyes. You take a deep breath as you speak up.
How did you know that I was bi? Gay? Cause see in your eyes. But don't worry too much about it. Anyways, see you next week. That's what it's rescheduled for anyways. But call me when you get off of work. Maybe then we can hang out afterwards,
the skeleton says before walking out the door. You blink softly as you just realize you're going on a fucking date with a skeleton. Not just any normal skeleton. This skeleton in particular is something special. Something you didn't know. Little did you know this day has happened before. On repeat. Several times by Frisk themselves. As they were secretly trying to get you to hook up with Sans. Of course, you didn't know this, but Sans did. And Sans was prepared this time. Well, he hopes he's prepared this time. As you finish up work for the day, you look at the phone number in your hand and sighs for a minute before texting. Hey, I'm free right now if you want to go hang out. Taking a deep breath, not thinking he would respond before a second later, he texts back.
Sure, I'll meet you out, like downtown, like 5 minutes.
He texts. You take a deep breath before heading your way downtown. You don't usually come down here often on your own because there's nothing really down here. But you stop at the ice cream shop where, hold and behold, there he is, standing right there holding a young human child's hand. You blink softly as he walks up to you.
Hey, glad we can meet up here.
You didn't tell him where you were going to be. So you were a little bit confused, but decided not to question it too much.
Yeah, glad we could meet up too.
The child looks up at you and smiles softly before mumbling the words, Sans. Them. Them right. You blink softly, confused. What was this child talking about? The skeleton chuckled softly as he nodded his head.
Agreed, kid. Agreed.
Very confused, you had no idea that this has all happened beforehand. At one point in time, you were married to the skeleton in an alternate time frame, and they were just really trying hard enough to get you guys back together already. Frisk, on the other hand, did not care too much, but was happy to help Sans out. Sans was a little bit skeptical because he remembers your first time meeting each other in the alternate time frame wasn't the best of phrases that happened. But now he's hoping to start things out on a good front here.
So, kid, you ready to go on this date?
You tense up softly as the soft blush covers your cheek. He called this a date. Frisk smiles softly as they wander off towards another skeleton, tall and lengthy. They take his hand and walk away. The shorter skeleton smiles as he speaks up.
Okay, let's go.
You nod your head as you agree. You a little bit blushing because you were not expecting a first date right away, thinking you were going to start up as friends. You take a deep breath as you think to yourself, what an adventure this was going to be. You guys made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Yeah, I dyed my hair a while ago. I don't know if I made a post about it. I've dyed my hair back in February on my birthday. I don't know what time this is going up, but this is the hair growth length at the moment. Yeah. And it goes all the way around, so the halos is a halo effect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys are new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. I lost control over my phone for a second. But I'll see you guys in the next video, my little raindrops. So peace out. Toodles!